Whew. It is hot outside and it's 9:30 and I'm sweating. Making this video is going to be posted on my channel. Just wanted to talk about the importance of being patient and always rooting for yourself. This message would definitely resonate with whoever watches this video. Today is Monday. It's the beginning of the month, and I think it's time for a lot of people, for everyone, to start not only taking better care of themselves, but realizing that they deserve more. And there's a finch right in front of me, so if you're interested, you can Google that, the spiritual meaning of seeing a finch or a bird. There's our airplane above. Gonna let it pass by. It's kind of loud. Last week I tried doing general readings with my mic. I posted 2 lives last week, and it worked for the first one, but then the second live that I went, literally right off the bat, the audio just went out completely. So I talked basically by myself for almost an hour, which is crazy because I had over 430 views on that live, and no wonder people were just popping in and out because they couldn't hear me. And I had someone tell me, "We can't hear you," or "I can't hear you," but then I was like, okay, can everybody else hear me? But no one was commenting, so I'm like, oh, okay. So I just kept talking. But we're in the same spot. But I just wanted to talk about, once again, with the beginning of the week, beginning of the month, it's just important to be as patient as you can be. Strange, you look familiar. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Hello, good morning. That's annoying. I'm trying to put my window up. It's so hot outside. It is hot. I went for a run. So if no one has seen my video, I did a tarot reading, and then I did intuitive message. Definitely check those out. Hello. Callie or text, none. And so in those videos, I was just tapping into the energy of abundance in general. And I remember talking about, and then I later on talked about this with my partner, was that I used to come to this place where I'm at right now. Let's see if I can quickly turn it like that. Sorry, you can't really see. It's not focused. I'm literally right in front. Sorry for all the noise. Right in front of the water. How nice is that? It's beautiful today. Sorry for the excess noise. But so I was just talking about that last week, how this spot in particular, it was a place for me for just to process everything that was going on in that moment. And it was a depressing time for me, and I used to come here when it was cloudy and super cold or raining even, and I would just walk. About 2 years ago, I used to run here almost every day, every other day. And every time I come here, I'm like, man, maybe I should start running or jogging again, because back then I felt like I couldn't eventually develop the ability to do so. So today I was like, you know what, girl, your body ain't the body you had last summer. I go through phases, which, you know what, we're humans, and I'm just talking about the appreciation of self and your body. Just because I'm a woman doesn't mean that for a man it's not the same way or same thing when it comes to self-esteem and body self-appreciation. but it's just like being patient with yourself. Cause so like I got like my little gear on. I even have like I literally just took this off, like my running vest where I have like all my stuff here, sunglasses on, and I'm like warming up and stuff. And I start feeling like self-conscious, and I'm like I need to like stop doing that because one, everyone starts one way or another, different levels, abilities. When I got here, there was like people already running and stuff. And then my mind was like, oh my God, the longer I wait, the more people are, are going to arrive. But then I'm like, dude, no one cares. Everyone is here for their own like reasons. Nobody cares. So I was like running on and off. So I stretched for a good while, which I really need to get back into stretching because the body also holds like emotions. It holds stress. And yeah, I really felt it on my body, especially like my lower half of my body, which is where I hold like the most like stress. So definitely thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Um, Definitely, it's like where I hold the most emotions because yo soy enojona. I get stressed very easily, very annoyed. So it's just like a reminder that take time for yourself when you can, and like just like go for a walk. Like a lady just passed by me. She's walking with her dogs. If you have pets, go for a walk. Hit up a friend or a sibling, or just like put on some headphones and go for a walk somewhere. It's gonna help you. But in general, just the energy I'm picking up on is, today's Monday once again. It's the very beginning of June. It's just try to stay optimistic as much as you can. A lot of people are going through situations where they feel like they can't progress or there's no advancement. So it's just a reminder that everything is in its divine timing. And I'm looking at the water, and again, referencing my life from last week, is I saw there's seals in this river. So I saw like 2 seals like pop up last week. So I thought that one of them was gonna pop up, but I think it's just the way the water looks. There's something here about water, so some of you guys need to drink more water like me. Perhaps do like a spiritual cleansing bath. Those are super important. So important. Some of you guys could benefit from like taking a day and going to a river or like the beach because it's so like naturally cleansing and like calming. And I think for this week is just, I think a priority besides, as always, should be self-care, is prioritizing your peace. So if you feel like you are able to distress by sitting in your car like right after work, go get like your little favorite drink, or get like your favorite meal. Like if you've been taking care of yourself and you're like craving like that burger, it's okay. Like don't deprive yourself. Go get that burger or make burgers at home, or get like a lettuce wrapped burger. If that makes sense to somebody, I think it does. There's like construction going on next to me, so sorry if it's like annoying. I'm gonna try to use like my mic again. It's just I don't know what happened. It like died out on me, or I don't know, because even when I disconnected the other part of the mic when I was walking around last week, there was no audio. So I'm like, dang. Like I had over 400 and something views on that live, and since it was so bright, I couldn't see like how many people were on the live. So it kind of sucks because I don't really go live on here anymore. It's going to be 88 degrees today. Have a good weekend. 88 degrees. Whew. I think today's supposed to be like 70, mid 70s, but it's already hot. Part that I'm in my car, but it's hot. I think this weekend where I'm at, it's supposed to be like 80 something too. And that's not normal where I'm at. Like the fact that it's so sunny, like 2 days in a row is like, to me, it's like, whoa, like it's a big deal. So glad this water is still cold. Oh my God. I am making it a goal, to post a video, a reading. I filmed like 2 videos, I think. I just haven't edited them or even posted them. but honestly, I might not because I wasn't feeling 100% like grounded, like energy wise. This weekend is getting up to 90 where we live. Oh, hi. 90. Oh my God. Listen, I have AC, but, and then where I previously lived, I have, like my indoor AC. So I'm like, not sure which one I want to use because money wise, like, we're trying to save some money, you know what I'm saying? But thankfully, like, we have a pool, so that's where we've been like the past like couple of like days. Um, but yeah, like I'm ready to like hit the beach. I'm ready to like go to the rivers. Like I already got my little tan going on. I've been pale these past couple of years because I've been like just not going out, but it is hot. But it's so nice. I love the sun. I feel like energetically wise, I like thrive more when it's sunny. The sun naturally energizes you. So I always point it out to people. I'm like, when it's sunny, people want to be out. People want to go do stuff. People feel more motivated. And that's such like a boost for me. I feel like at the same time, it's because I am like a fire sign. So and talking about like the natal chart, I have a lot of like earth energy. So I tend to be more reserved and kind of like not social, if that makes sense. So when I do feel like that sense of like energy and inspiration and all that, I want to socialize and I feel more comfortable like putting myself out there, if that makes sense. But it's the importance in general is just like setting the intention of like good vibes, you know. um it's so important, and cleansing too. I think that is something I have to prioritize this week. Cleansing, because it's not just like doing cleansing spiritual baths, it's reaffirming things within yourself, affirmations, it's releasing situations, people, oh my, releasing like the toxicity, releasing the BS that is not worth your time. Like there was a situation I went through recently and I played it cool because old me would have like lost her mind, but I played it cool and spoke my truth because I will always value honesty and I will always trust myself and my intuition. And I said what I needed to say and I said it. And moving forward, it's just like, all right, I did what I had to do. I said what I needed to say and I'm good. I'm good. So I don't know. I feel like that may resonate with somebody, but I love the sun. If you have any like crystals, if you have any jewelry that can be placed out in the sun, or you could put it like next to the window, it helps to charge them. So I'm gonna start doing that again. It's crazy. I have changed so much regarding like my spirituality, my beliefs and stuff, and I'm like slowly. I've always picked up on this, but I'm like slowly getting back on it with certain things I used to do. I was like in the whole vibe, the witchy, spiritual, tarot reading vibe. I really got deep into that, but people would say I fell back into the matrix. For those that believe in that stuff or like have knowledge or awareness of that. But yeah, like the whole like 9 to 5 and just dealing with what you got to deal with in everyday life. But it's nice to break away because you're detaching yourself from the responsibilities, the priorities, let's say, that society requires you or is asking of you to do, if that makes sense. So when you're able to tune into like your emotions, tune in and have awareness of like things you need to work on, like constantly doing shadow work is so important. So I think for the first week of this month, or even for the rest of the month moving forward, a lot of people are going to have to prioritize their mental, emotional health, of course, their physical health, because it all aligns eventually. When you do your best, you start to perform better, feel better, right? Like, for example, getting back to a routine of like working out. For some, is like it's mm, it's difficult. You like dread like, oh, I have to go to the gym or I have to go for a run. But once you get into the routine, so routine is a keyword here, getting into the routine of stretching, of moving, of lifting, it makes your body feel better, and then you start to look and feel better. That's a huge motivator there. And there will be moments moving forward or even recently where you may come across like a word, or someone says something, or you're in a situation where you're like, oh my god, I have to work on this. It's another airplane above. Hopefully it's not too loud. I hope you guys can hear me, or once this video is posted that the audio is fine. Again, last week I went live and like I had no idea the audio completely was like out. This past weekend I need to find a dress. I'm gonna be a madrina, so I need to find a dress for a wedding that I'm going to, and I don't know, it's like I'm aware that I need to take better care of myself, especially like physically, but like trying on dresses, I was like, hold up, wait a minute. I was like, damn, I told my man, I was like, I don't know, but it just hit me that I don't have the same body I had last summer. Because before last summer, I had like a workout routine, and it's crazy how at the time I was like, I don't see progress. And then like if I were to look back at like a workout video I did, or like anything like that, I'm like, damn, I see the difference. Regardless, like self-appreciation comes in, I guess, many forms, and one of them is just appreciating your body in its present time, because it doesn't help you if you're thinking about, oh, it's summertime now and I had all year to like work out, eat better, so I can wear this or show this part of myself off. And it's like, yeah, I've been there, I've been saying stuff like that for years now, and then summer comes around and I'm like, oh, well, here we are. So self-appreciation, appreciating yourself in this present moment, and then prioritizing your self-care, grounding your energy. Where's that one coming from? Oh, is it? So yeah, prioritizing your self-care and just doing your best. So I'm excited for, not excited. Well, yeah, excited. I'm intrigued by the energy for this month. I was gonna say month of May. For this month of June, like what energy, what situations are gonna pop up, because I feel like a lot of people are going to resonate with it, and I feel like perhaps people were going through situations during like Gemini season and then heading into Cancer season. Is going to be a very interesting difference, and then like the dynamic of it, how like it all works out. So I'm definitely interested in to see like how that plays out. But I will try to go live again. I will try. I'm gonna reword that, because I was talking about affirmations, like reaffirming. I will be back. I will be back. I'll go live again. You know, Instagram, TikTok isn't really my thing. Going live there, it's not my thing. I feel more comfortable going live on YouTube. And I am trying, excuse me, throat chakra. I am trying to just continue moving forward and going back to the energy that I was in when I first started off my YouTube channel, but like in a whole different way, because I'm not the same reader, I'm not the same empath, I'm not the same oracle reader, I'm not the same empathetic person I used to be, because I've had so much growth and progress, like to the point where I don't even need tarot cards, I don't need oracle cards to read a person. It just happens naturally. All of like the things I tap into, it comes from a genuine place, and I do trust my intuition. I've learned to trust my intuition many years ago, because when it comes to me, which I'm sure someone resonates with this, is that if you don't trust your intuition, like in a sense you may feel like it backfires on you, or you're like, damn, like I knew I should have done this, or I knew I should have said that, or not, right? So I've learned to trust my intuition, and that might be something that people are going to start noticing, depending when they watch this video, and moving forward again from like going to Cancer season within the next month. I feel like a lot of people's abilities, especially if you're an empath, or people that don't know they're empaths, they just think they're tired all the time. They think that, of course, what you're eating, what you're consuming can make you tired. What you're watching, what you're consuming can make you feel negative instead of feeling energized. So you guys need to open up your windows, because there's like a nice breeze coming through, which is so nice. So my windows been, actually no, my windows were not opened yesterday, because we weren't really, the past 2 days we weren't home. So opening up your windows, it helps to, of course, air out your area, your space, your home, your room. It also helps to bring in and create flow, to remove like the stagnancy in that area in the space. And as well, like if you have any like Palo Santo or like herbs or anything that you can use to cleanse the space will be helpful. So I'll definitely, I'm making that a priority as well to do at home this week. Like the importance of grounding your energy, like just being out in general. Like here I'm tapping into like the need for like tapping into like the energy, tapping into the energy of like the elements. And I did talk about that last week in my video. I believe it's called, I'm trying to remember what it's called. It might not, okay. I think it's called no. I really don't remember. Bachi? No. Bazi, not Bachi. Bazi chart. Bazi chart. I use ChatGPT for that, and you just input your birth date, where you were born, and the time that you were born, and it calculates like the elements that are in your chart, elements that help you, and elements that you need. So for me, which I talked about in the last week's live, that no one heard, oh my god, I just remembered, that's the one where the audio cut off. But I'm a fire sign, so I have fire, I have water element in my chart. Excuse me. But I'm lacking wood. So wood helps me to ground my energy, to feel stable, to be able to manage my emotions and my, because when you have fire and water, I mean, that can be too much, right? So that makes so much sense. So I asked ChatGPT, what can I do, or what can I use, what colors can I wear to tune into the energy or to the element of wood. So it gave me examples. One of them would be like wearing green. So right now I'm not wearing green. Well, my shoes are like a bright neon green, whatever. Anyways, wearing green, so that's what I've been wearing. Like any shade of green, I've been wearing, and I feel that because I have that knowledge, that awareness, that I am reminding myself that since I'm wearing green, the color green helps to ground me, to help me manage, to stay calm, to perhaps be reserved and not have like a sudden situation make have me or make me feel like, oh my god, like go into like panic mode, because like anxiety is a huge thing, and or can be a huge thing, but learning to manage it and like knowing like everything's okay, right? Or having like plants in your home, that's like a huge thing for me, is tapping in, having more of the wood element. So I have plants in my home. I will grow my collection, let's say, so watering them and taking my indoor plants and taking them outside so they can also feel the breeze, shake them up a little bit, and it just helps. So I feel like that information could be helpful to somebody. So I really hope that that helped, and I hope you have a good day, a good week, a good month. Let's manifest that shit for everybody because it's so important. And as well, um, yeah, you need to go outside. Somebody needs to go outside. I don't know who it is, but you need to go outside because like there's more people arriving now, but they're arriving in groups of like three, two, three. So I'm not saying you have to go outside with a group of two or three people, but if you feel like that makes you feel more comfortable being outside or doing some sort of activity, again, it'll be helpful. It's just taking it day by day, planning it out if needed, and like going for it. I think that'll help you feel better, and you'll feel more confident and have like the courage to like try new things or try things like you've been wanting to do or procrastinating on, because I feel like that's also going to be a motivator for many people. I will be back live sometime this week, if not tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, it, whenever it will be. But turn on your notifications, that'll be very helpful. And I'll talk to you guys later.